hang in there. It's not gonna taste...
Don't worry.
That's what...
What are you doing?
Oh shit, wait. Are you there?
Yeah.
More
Heck,
better.
that's...
Playing
That's...
some
Oh, yeah.
Fallen Order.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Yeah?
you know
That's the
I can
first
barely
one.
hear you over my over the game volume, I bet. But that's
Hey.
what?
I was thinking about...
I don't want her to feel... Alright, Yona.
Really?
Shit.
I'm ready to...
Dude, this game's so fucking good.
Oh yeah.
All the nightmares, ingredients for a home-cooked meal.
Is there something you want to say?
I've played it, but I never finished
no,
it.
nothing at all.
You never finished it? What?
Look, I know
No,
Yona's
it
not a
came out the
four-star
same
chef
time as
or
like
anything,
4 other
but she puts
games.
her heart into it. Only a real
Yeah, I
jerk
did.
wouldn't appreciate the effort. What kind
I
of brother
started
do
I
you
didn't play
it.
think
those
I
other
am?
games.
Did you hear
Yeah.
me imply anything of the sort?
I guess not.
Just...
I started it and
Good luck.
Yeah.
Outer Worlds at the same time.
We've got some...
Oh yeah. That's actually probably why I didn't never play Outer Worlds.
Come.
It's just such a good game. You really feel like at first, man, you feel so weak. Oh shit, hang on. And then eventually it just it's such a like it's my favorite type of game, like Metroidvanias, you know?
The Star Wars game.
Yeah. You shit, hang on.
How's it a Metroidvania?
How far did you get?
I'm pretty sure I almost beat it.
Well, I mean, the entire thing's kind of a Metroidvania. So you basically, like the entire game, you go through. You have like nothing at first besides your lightsaber and like a few attacks, and then everything you see you can't like.
You there!
You see
Are
stuff
you
that you know you can use later, but you can't use it yet. And then
I need
as you go through, you get more and more powers. You go back to the same planets that you were on before. You go back through them later to get the either optional upgrades or to go to complete like new story areas. Like for instance, like when you get Force Push, it unlocks a whole bunch of new shit. Same thing with Force Pull. There's completely like there's powers that you don't even think about. Like obviously, like when you're playing the game, you can tell later on you're gonna get Force Push and Force Pull and all that. But like there's upgrades that you don't even think about.
Anyway.
Like the damn climbing gloves out of like that's a random ass upgrade. Like hell, even BD1 gets upgraded throughout the game.
I don't...
They well.
What?
I don't know, it just... I guess it's like a... kind of a combination of those and like... just like a really easy version of like the Souls games.
Yeah. I mean that too, but I mean a game can be multiple genres.
What do you...
We have retrieved
That...
the thoughts.
Like obviously it's not like a 2D Metroid, but it's it's definitely got Metroidvania elements to it. And those are like my favorite types of games. Like you go through and I mean, you might not even know the entire game that you can like interact with these different things, and then all of a sudden you get an upgrade and you're like, holy shit, like that's what those were for. You know. I mean, hell, Dark Souls itself probably has a lot of Metroidvania elements.
Let's
I mean,
deliver that.
considering, you know, Super Metroid and Castlevania and all that came way before Dark Souls did. The hell? Bruh. Oh, I'm an idiot.
What?
I was like, this power cable won't reach this generator, but I had to force push this thing over.
Man, I am starving.
A city of this size must have some manner of eatery nearby.
Care for some...
I really want to play the second one, but I have too much of a backlog to spend $70 on a game right now.
Thanks for...
Yeah, same.
Although, did you see the Mortal Kombat trailer?
No, I just saw the picture.
I saw it when it came out. Like literally the second it came out, because I was hyped for it.
Yeah.
Because they announced like the day before that they were gonna show it off. I'm so excited, dude. It looks sick.
What was it called? Mortal Kombat 1 or something?
Yeah, it is. Kind of another like revamp, apparently. Although, even though like literally 3 games ago they like redid it, but this one apparently it's like complicated. Like they're continuing the story, but also like going back in time. It's weird. Which I guess they did that with 9 too, but I don't know. I think it's kind of weird that they didn't do an Injustice 3 though.
I'll
Do what?
All right.
I think it's weird they didn't do an Injustice 3 though.
Yeah. Maybe it's because of the sorry state that Warner Brothers is in right now.
Probably. That and they probably have to share. Well, they're owned by Warner Brothers. I was gonna say they probably have to like share licensing or something, but
Yeah.
that couldn't be it. I don't know.
Please get.
Hey, sure. I used.
That's 3 medicinal herbs.
Hey,
You're.
I heard.
Wait, but. We've got. Come.
Black scrawls in our village now. The chicken.
Maybe.
Oh shit. Okay.
There's no better sight than.
Hey,
Yay!
Yono. Be careful not to.
Come on.
I recognize most of the ingredients, but
Eat up.
sure, tomorrow, Yona's not gonna be.
Don't worry about me. I'll even drink the medicine Popola. Just.
Hey, what's wrong?
It's from the mayor of Seafront. He says,
I wish.
if you bring.
Interesting.
Oh, I think if you. That.
Good advice. Can
Sure.
I
Oh,
to
that's
well that
actually. Could you gather 2 medicinal herbs? They use.
too much?
Thank. Hey there. Popola asked me to organize her bookshelves. Here. This book goes in the second shelf from the left, on the east side of the second floor.
What is the purpose?
Beats me. What's that?
It resembles the shade we saw in the lost
Damn.
Here's the.
Here's a badass.
Thank you.
Hey, Vice?
Take that book to the third shelf from the right on the south side of the.
Aren't you all powerful? Can't you just, use magic to zap this place into shape?
the infinite power of Grimoire.
Here. The second.
Oh, wow. Anyway.
Might as well check out the town.
You're looking for.
That.
Oh, I forgot. Next time you're in sea.
Sure.
Hey, one. I did come back.
The chickens in this village like to lay their eggs in hot.
I don't need money. Just. I don't. I don't.
I wanted to become a rich man for my girl. Guess I'll just have to save up.
Shit. I'm in the last fight.
Of the game.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What do you know about this junk heap?
I guess there are ancient ruins buried there? It's full of old scrap and other weird stuff that no one understands. To get there, we have to cross the Iron Bridge to the northeast. Populus says these huge metal crates used to cross that bridge all the time in the old world.
Humans certainly were wise back then.
I don't know. If they were so smart, why did we end up like this?
Would that...
Hey.
This is a...
Well, it's too bad about that poor dog. This is gonna be hard for that old-timer to deal with.
Be they dog or man, no living thing can escape their ultimate fate.
That include you, Vice?
In truth, I have never considered the question. I suppose at some point in time they may simply wink out of existence.
Well, that sounds horrible.
Say,
Yeah?
see here, lad. If I ever find myself departing this world,
Quit being morbid, Vice. Besides, you can't die. You're made of paper.
one can always hope, I suppose.
God, it's such a
Say
good
goodbye.
ending.
Hey there.
Oh, it's my... See, That's right. Well, it's
So it.
I
So
well
no pro. You. I. And
well
it's settled then.
well to improve. You can go here and be.
Aye, it is bright in here.
Looks like the ancient machinery is still working. Not that we have any idea how it works.
Ruins from ancient times, patrolled for eons by unstoppable machines.
Yeah, and I bet they're full of rare materials. Doesn't seem.
Jesus fucking Christ.
How it ends.
Do it.
Talking about how it ends.
Yeah. I'm still like
This place
in the
is
ending,
hardly
but
befitting one of my grand
fucking A,
stature.
man.
You sure do like to complain, Vice.
Star Wars is so cool, and it's like when they're like doing it right.
Doesn't seem. It's pretty rough in here.
Yes, hardly suitable work for children.
They both look so skinny, too.
I'm certain the Elder has been giving his share of their food to his brother.
That should do it. You ever wish you could just warp back to the client after you get their stuff?
Warp?
Yeah, it's apparently a kind of magic that can zap you to faraway places in an instant.
Ah, that one. Well, I would stay away from such devilry were I you, lad.
How come?
Because all of the sages who attempted said spell were reduced to mincemeat when they struck obstacles in their path.
Wow. All right then, walking it is.
An excellent choice.
Holy shit. I forgot he did that. Oh god.
I hate being a.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Okay, I beat the game.
Nice.
Is
We just.
It's not near as story heavy as I remember though. Like the second
You're gonna.
quarter or so definitely is.
Not. Oh. Need some work done on your weapon?
But like most of the game is like more or less just like environmental storytelling.
Come back.
I mean it's basically just like Tomb Raider, Uncharted type shit. I say that and I haven't even played either of those games, but you know what I mean. It's a lot more exploring and shit, which
Yeah.
is fine.
all right. He said their mom would be somewhere deep inside the mountain, right?
If I may ask, what is it that possesses you to meddle in the affairs of these
I
children?
played 30 hours.
Yona and
even.
I both know what it
Or
feels
29
like to
hours
miss your
and
mother.
59 minutes.
That's how long it took you to finish it.
Yeah. I doubt. Yeah, I don't think that. A lot of that is probably AFK time. At least like 5 hours or so, probably. Remember, a lot of it in the beginning was me trying to fuck with HDR and all that.
Yeah. Did you finish, No, I actually don't know where I was going with
I was gonna say, that's the only other game I've been playing here lately, but I got extremely bored of 3.
that. Oh, I was gonna say, did you just finish the game? Like, you didn't do any of the side stuff, though?
Oh, on Jedi Fallen Order?
Yeah.
So I was playing, I don't remember if I told you this or not, but I modded it to play New Game Plus. I basically just downloaded a 100% file.
Yeah.
But because I've already played it on Xbox, but I didn't want to play it on Xbox because I wanted to see, obviously. And the only reason I did that though is because I wanted the red lightsaber and the Sith outfit. But it actually. So New Game Plus isn't real New Game Plus. All the chests are still open, but there's a lot of stuff throughout the environment that you scan with BD-8 and all that, or BB, whatever his name is, the droid. But yeah, all the chests that have the cosmetic shit that's all already open for you because you get to keep your cosmetics, but you don't get to keep your powers.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
You
and all
get
the
to
enemies are
places
so
you shouldn't be able to.
Yeah. But anyway, I didn't 100% the game. I basically like 90% of it.
Yeah.
I went and got like everything except for like I completed the that first planet you go to, the grass one, Bogano. 100% of that one because it's like a pretty small one. But the second planet you go to, Zepho, the one with like that's really stormy and you fight the chicken walker on for the first time. It has like the ice cave and everything. That was the one I did the least on. I left like 7 secrets there, and then like I don't know, the other like 3 planets or whatever, I left like 1 or 2 things on. But that was mainly just because like you can't fast travel. You only like travel to each planet. And the things that I left were all like super deep into each planet. I didn't feel like going and getting them.
Yeah.
Just to go and do the last little fight, especially when I've already played the game. So I was just like trying to get a refresher.
Can't possibly believe their mother managed to fight her way down
Honestly though,
here. Or for that matter, that she has been collecting scrap
I would not
for a
have
solid
minded like going and getting all that extra shit. I really like exploring in that game. It is just so good.
She's alive. Miracles don't happen if you
Now,
don't
Mafia
believe
3,
in them,
however,
okay?
oh my god, that game got so fucking boring. I don't know if I'm even gonna finish it.
Oh, so
Like-
you didn't finish it? I thought you like rushed through it or something.
No, I've been playing it in Jedi Fallen Order like 50-50. Like I usually start with Mafia throughout the day and then I'll switch to Jedi Fallen Order, but the past 2 days I've just been playing Star Wars. But no, Mafia started out really strong, but I don't know, like the gameplay itself is really good, but they like Far Cry-ified the game, but like too much. I think I told you about it.
They added too many collectibles.
Yeah, there's a lot of collectibles, which I like. Collectibles or whatever, because you don't have to go and get them. But there's, so you know how like in Far Cry they have the outpost and all that?
Yeah.
Well, on Mafia 3, you basically have a bunch of little outposts that you have to go do before you can even start like any main mission. It's really obnoxious.
Alert. Intruder detected.
It's very checkboxy. Like
it's malfunctioning.
Okay,
Yeah,
usually
this
it's
might
like
be a problem.
it starts out like this, like, okay, here's this guy. So here's the main mafia guy we're trying to kill. Well, we can't kill him yet because someone's just gonna replace him. So they start from the bottom, okay? And he's here on the map, right? Well, to draw him out, we have to
stay focused,
assassinate these other 3 guys. And so we kill these 3 guys, which are like the little outpost things I'm talking about. And then you actually get to do like the racketeering mission, or whatever the fuck they call it. It's not really even a mission. It's okay, you can now like go and kill this guy, and then you go kill the guy. Usually there's like a quick cutscene before that, but it's not like a real mission. And then once you like kill enough of those like tier 2 guys or whatever, then you can actually go do the real mission. And it's like
Sounds like a lot of unnecessary padding.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's just padded. There's so much shit going on.
Oh, you think?
Like, and those missions are so boring. The assassination ones are. Because like, I can just throw a silenced pistol on, and I can just go and like crouch behind like a fucking thing, and most guys, they're like in a general, like a little spot, that like, you know, if I shoot one of them, it's not like the entire, like everyone's gonna notice because I have a silenced pistol, right?
Yeah.
Well, the most people that are in like a little like area that are like close enough to where like if I shoot one then they notice are like 2 people. There's never more than like 2 people right next to each other is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And you have there's a slow-mo time thing that you can like, when you're aiming, if you press Y, you go to slow motion. You can just shoot 2 people at once anyway. And if there does just so happen to be 3
This
people,
thing's got all kinds
you
of
can
moves.
shoot all 3 people usually if you're like even like halfway decent at aiming before the slow-mo runs out. And so basically all 3 will die, and you can just like basically run through each outpost. And it's not like there's more than like 8 people there anyway. So you just like bam bam.
Now all that remains
and
is
then
that
like crouch
oversized
up behind this other like little car or something. Bam bam. Bam bam. Like it's so super quick. And then by the time like you may get seen if you're like trying to rush through it.
These chambers are loaded with
There's only like
bombs.
2 or 3 people left anyway, so you just shotgun them. Or throw a Molotov at them or something. Like, so it's like, I gotta go do 3 or 4 of these before I can even go do like a tier 2 mission. And then to actually do the story mission, I gotta do like 10 of them. It's so fucking stupid.
It would seem magic has no effect against the head. Try feeding it one of those bombs.
Where have I heard that before? It's working!
I don't know.
Such an obvious
Even
weak
when
point.
I'm like doing the story missions though, a lot of it I just don't care about. I do like the gameplay itself. Like he feels like the Punisher. I think the other day I was saying Terminator. I keep getting those 2 mixed up, I don't know why. But he feels like the Punisher. Like, which is pretty cool. It's kind of a cool role playing as the Punisher, not gonna lie. But if there wasn't just so much padding, I would like the game a lot more. Because the other 2 games, I'm pretty sure like, you can beat them in like 2 days. I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's a woman. And she's dead.
I fear.
So who... Why...
It would seem.
Oh.
So what?
What's this? A perfume bottle?
Where's Mom?
I'm real...
Did you look everywhere? Gideon.
Really?
How much longer? Did she die alone? It's okay. Just tell me.
We found 2 bodies.
Okay?
Come and get...
Mom was always so... I think...
Are you...
I mean, she's my... This is Mom's perfume. It smelled, damn it. If Gideon sees me...
I hope I did the...
Hey,
Your actions were just.
Let's visit the Eyrie. They've got shades there.
Indeed. And we may just find a sealed verse besides. Do you not fear these shades?
Of course. I'd be stupid not to. But I have to save Yona, no matter what.
I see. Then I won't try to stop you.
You're a pretty good listener for such an old-timer, Vice.
Ah, I should be offended.
Shades!
The hell are you doing here?
We thought you could use a hand.
Yes, and I do believe a heartfelt thank you is in order,
Yeah, that's not happening.
What could have caused these shades to appear in such force?
I don't know, but they're all over the village, too.
Then we need to go help. We might be able to find a sealed verse while we're at it.
guard raised.
As if there were any other choice.
Rot in hell, you fucking asshole!
Did you just say what I think you said?
I'll tear out your goddamn eyes. Piss in the sockets!
Good sweet lord. I have never heard such a thing. Kylie struggles. You must hurry.
I'll take care of the big one. You worry about the rest.
Get out, half-breed. You brought these shades here. We don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
Not the friendliest town in the world, is it?
You disgust me. You disgust us all. Don't you dare call yourself human. Get out! Get out of our village!
What is wrong with you people? She's trying to help you.
Don't defend me.
Yeah.
Well, now I don't know what to start next.
Kaine, sorry to keep you. Why are these people saying such horrible
For a
things
while,
about
like
you?
I downloaded it.
Whatever. It's all true anyway.
What is that thing it's holding? It appears to be spewing them from within.
Well, whatever it is, we need to take it out first.
Tried to play Ghost Bar Coast the other day, but well, I didn't try to play it, but I started it up just to like, pick out the settings and stuff for when I do want to play. But I think I'm gonna have to wait until an upgrade for that. I mean, I could run it, but it's something I'd rather wait on because it barely plays at like 70 FPS or so.
I was gonna say, why the fuck they would have to release a game like that where it takes that much effort.
Yeah, no, I mean, like,
It's just more effort. Specifically.
I mean, no, it runs just fine, but like, I mean, it is a heavy game, just like a lot of other AAA games, but I would rather wait.
Don't let it get away.
On a CPU upgrade.
I won't. Soon Kaine and I will
That
have
way I
it
don't have to
surrounded.
run it at like 60 or 70 FPS. I can run it over 100 at least, hopefully. So I want to play it with ray tracing and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind playing it now. With if it was like the only game on my list, but like I'm like filtering by games I already own, but also like easy to run games versus hard to run games.
We should join her.
Right.
Like I would have replayed Witcher or like Plague Tale Requiem, but those games are like I already own them, but they also like are a lot harder to run when I could just beat some of these games. Like Star Wars is pretty old at this point, so it was like no problem to run for the most part. I mean, like it was dipping down to like 100 FPS, but that's not bad. For like, especially for like a AAA like graphics intensive game. Oh, and I'm also like trying to filter by like length of time, which is another reason I'm not playing Witcher 3. That shit'll take me months. I should probably play Deathloop next. Arcane usually doesn't miss. We don't talk about Redfall.
It can escape us no longer.
I could play Control.
Did you play Alan?
I did.
It's great to have you on our side, Kai.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't do, I didn't beat the first DLC. I didn't play the second one. That's the only thing I didn't play. But I like kind of fell out of it for a while, and I figured I didn't feel like going back.
Look, just try and keep up, okay?
But
I'm doing my best.
I mean, the first one didn't really seem like it was very necessary anyway. And I know what happens at the end of the second one because I don't remember what I was reading, but it's spoiled for me. But I mean, it's literally like, I think the only thing you have to know from the second one is that he's writing another book anyway. I think that's like literally the only thing from the second DLC. Oh, and I didn't do Alan Wake, what is it? Yeah, I didn't do that. So that's part of the remaster. Is it canon?
Yes, everything is canon.
I will say the game was confusing as fuck. You never what?
I never played American Nightmare though. But I've
one of
seen
these
a bunch of videos on it.
Yeah, one of these days I'll look into it. I mean, it's not like Control has like everything to do with it anyway, I'm sure. I know that DLC does, but I'm sure I can at least play the game without knowing anything about it.
Oh, how you've grown.
Kaine, what's wrong?
You played the DLC with
Gladdens
Control too,
my
right?
heart to finally
I
see
did
you again.
every single thing there was to do in Control.
Yeah, I probably do all that too.
Come to your grandma's side.
Maybe, I don't know. I've been 100% in games less and less here lately. I like to see everything there is.
Me too.
So
until it like
why go on living
gets to a point
anymore?
where it's just like not worth it.
Kaine?
Is that it?
Like I don't
Are
want
you
to spend like
finished
10
yet?
hours just to
Don't
see like an
speak
extra
to your grandma
line of
like
dialogue.
You're going to stop talking now. And then I'm going to slowly walk over to you, cram my hand inside your goddamn bitch-ass chest, and pull out your fucking heart! My grandmother would never
I've also
say
been
that.
using my
She'd never tell me to
side
give
hard
up on
drive,
life.
my
Never.
mechanical hard drive a lot
I've
more.
spent my entire
Like I
life
just
searching for a way
have
to
a lot of
avenge her
games
death.
downloaded to it.
She
that I
gave
can
me the
just
strength
move
to
over to
deal
my
with this
SSD.
goddamn mutant body. Do you know how long I've been like this? How
When I
much I
haven't
love
been using it.
myself?
I really want to get a like a 2 or 4 terabyte SSD because they've gone down in price so much. I remember when I bought this SSD, it was like $250 for a 2 tera or for a terabyte. Now you can buy like 3 or 4 terabytes for that, and it's like twice as fast as this book. Jedi Survivor promotion continues to go until like when I'm actually able to buy a CPU, which will probably be like a few months from now.
How can the beast still stand? Mounting a last desperate offensive, I see.
That attack's bad news.
Now!
Wait, what are you doing? NieR Replicant. Still trying to get the last fucking ending.
I thought you said fuck that. I think last time I talked to you, you said that you didn't feel like doing it. If I don't, okay, assuming I don't like grind the fuck out of that game like you're doing, do you think it's actually worth playing? I don't remember if we talked about it or not. Like, assuming I just play like a normal person, do you think I would like it?
Like NieR Replicant?
Kaine!
Yeah.
I think she intends to perish where she lies. And in truth, perhaps
I don't feel like grinding
death is
out all the
greatest
endings.
comfort we can offer her.
I might look them up.
That's not your decision. You don't get to decide who lives and
yeah,
who dies.
you probably would.
She's alive. She has meaning and worth.
I mean, I liked
and we're going to save
the
her.
other one.
Everyone has something to live for.
NieR
Even Kaine.
Automata, or whatever it's called.
Even Yona.
Whatever you want to call it.
Perhaps you should save your pretty words for her instead of wasting them on me.
Ooh, I could play Red Dead 2. That's a long game, though.
Yeah, I would recommend only getting ending A and B and then looking up the rest.
Are those like the main ones? You know how like on Automata or whatever, there's like you usually go like most people would say the main endings are like A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah.
And then the rest are like completely optional. So you would say that just A and B for Replicant?
Well, all of the endings are important in this game. It's not like there's like 20 joke endings like there was in Automata, where if you like eat a fish, you die. It's like you have to work for every ending. But it's like ending A is one playthrough, and it kind of like sets everything up. And then ending B, you play through the entire second half again, but you have the perspective of other people, so it adds a lot to it, and like it doesn't feel like going through the same parts again. like it feels like a different experience. But then ending C and D, you just go through ending B again and just make a different choice at the very end. There's pretty much not really any other differences, and if there are, you can just look them up.
Oh god, yeah. Main story 20 hours, completion is 67.
Yeah. Yeah, like I completely said fuck it on doing the side quest because like all of them are missable.
I didn't realize Breath of the Wild was so fucking long. I mean, that makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think it was.
Technically, it's only 20 minutes.
Yeah, but still. I know you could go like fight the final boss at the very beginning and all that.
Yeah, and then ending E, you have to start completely over from the very beginning of the game. It deletes your other save files.
Grandma.
And apparently it changes at some point, but I have not noticed any changes yet. And I think I'm like fucking some amount of hours in.
Plague Tale. I'm not playing the first Plague Tale again, even though it was really good, but I'm not doing that shit to myself.
Don't you dare give up now!
I say that, it's only
This
11-hour
woman
game.
is more trouble than she's worth.
I really wouldn't mind playing it again. It's free on here.
That's it. Come on.
I really wouldn't mind playing it again. Man, why do I do this to myself?
Playing what?
A Plague Tale. The first one was like indie gold. Like, it's kind of like Hellblade.
I never played either of them. I just saw them.
Well, the second one's a lot more like AAA because they got bought out by Microsoft in between, and so the second one is like big budget, super hard to run right now. Like, even with my 3090, I can only, if at max settings, I can only run it at like 60 FPS. It's just like that pretty.
Again. There's that dream.
It has like DLSS, all that shit though. Like it.
Every time
it has the tech,
I wake up
basically.
from it filled with pain.
It's a AAA studio now. They got the Microsoft money, but the first game was like indie gold, man. Like it's like exactly like Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Like it's an indie game, but it didn't like. You could tell it was an indie game, but it wasn't like fucking Super Meat Boy or something like that. Or like it felt like a AA game, basically. Like you could tell it wasn't a AAA game, but it didn't feel very indie either. Like it felt like the next step up.
That was supposed to be it.
And, I mean, you've seen a little bit of it though, right? Like the rats and all that. Like you've at least seen like.
Maybe.
Maybe not a lot of it, but you know what game I'm talking about, right? The one with the rats. Like
I was thinking about.
3 years.
Is it like two little kids or something?
And I still haven't found the answer to that
you
question.
play as the older sister, and then there's your little brother Hugo, and it's in the middle of the Black Plague. And the entire game is like, it's kind of like a little puzzle game almost, but it's heavily story based. It's like mission based too. There's only like 8 missions, I think, or something like that in the first one. And you
guess I'll go kill some shit.
I mean, you're basically just trying to survive the Black Plague, and there's I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's hordes of rats, man. Like, you know how Days Gone was like, there's hordes of zombies. Well, A Plague Tale kind of has that same gimmick, but there's rats, and there's just hordes and hordes of rats, just like all over the place. And I mean, they like insta kill you basically if you touch them, because like, you know, they just I mean, there's like thousands of rats just like fucking going through the streets. It's crazy. And if you carry a torch with you, or like basically if there's any light, like fire or anything like that, they won't go into that. They won't go into the light. And so like say you're carrying a torch, you can like just walk through the horde of rats, and they'll like go around the light basically. And it's got a lot of really cool ideas with that. It's such a short game too. It's really like worth playing in my opinion if you like new games. I wouldn't
Which is
say
crazy because you don't.
I know. Yeah. I hate indie
Feels like
games
there's a lot
usually.
of shades around lately.
That's what I'm saying though. It feels like a double A game. Like.
Yeah, it looked, if I'm picturing it in my head right, it looked more like a Xbox arcade game that actually had some sort of funding instead of like an indie game.
Trying to find like a good moment
Die, damn you!
to
Die!
send you real quick.
Hey,
In one of
get
these
back!
videos.
It's dangerous here.
I think that's my line, buddy.
Not like a moment, but just to show you the rats, and you'll immediately know what I mean.
Thanks for this.
Shades have been on the rise.
Oh, believe me. See, we haven't been able to get in touch with it. Somebody's got to go over there and make sure they're all right.
And that someone...
What? Oh, wait. I'll wait for you around here.
Dead. Maybe this'll be...
Okay, I found a thing I can do. I think it'll probably send you the timestamp or whatever when I send this to you, but it's 11:13 or so. You don't actually have to like watch or listen to the video, just like those few seconds though. That's what I mean by the rats. There's like literally hordes of them. Oh yeah, it shows him like
Hey,
kill a guy.
anybody home?
by him, but... It feels
What
like
are
a
those things doing here?
360
Wait,
AAA
did
game.
they kill the villagers?
Is what I'll say. Like, if it was on the 360, I would say it was actually made by like a big name. Except I don't think it could run on the 360 anyway because of all the rats.
Come on, more? They just keep on
but-
coming.
Yeah.
I thought it was a 360 game.
No, it is an Xbox One game, but it's like a double A game though. Like, it's not.
That's, yeah.
It's
Why would
it's not a
robots be
name
coming out of a
that,
place like
or it's
that?
not a. I mean, this review came out in 2019, so it's made by Asobo Studio, which is like literally like who the fuck is that?
The hell's going on here?
But yeah, it looks like a
What's
360
place like
AAA
this
game
doing
in my
inside a
opinion.
tree?
But like, on top of that, like they would have to downgrade the rats basically if it were to get it to run on the 360. I would say.
The hell?
You know, it's funny. As soon as I said Yeah, I don't know how many hours I put into this, but nothing's changed.
Who are you?
The second I said
Show
that, it's been
yourselves.
nothing but shit I haven't seen before.
Sounds about right.
Like, I'm not even...
Creepy little
Never mind.
freaks.
It's ending E. I'm for once not playing as the one person that I've been playing as the entire other 40 something 50 hours whatever.
This is an integrated information management database designed to resemble a perennial plant.
Epic Game Store's having a sale too. I'm thinking about picking some stuff up.
I don't understand
I
a damn
should,
thing you're
though.
saying.
Observations of human
Wait until
recorded as well.
whenever. You never know when shit's gonna get added to Game Pass or be free on Epic Store or something.
That's how yeah.
We can't fall into the same trap that we have been for decades.
Yeah. So, the games
Show
that
your
I
damn
would
faces
that I'm
already.
thinking of playing, I can't play Plague Tale until an upgrade.
After
Same
this,
thing
I
with
think I'm gonna
Ghostwire.
finally finish Mass Effect, probably, since it's the only other game that I'm currently playing.
That's a good idea. You definitely should. Definitely should do that. I don't even know if I want to finish Mafia 3. I probably will passively. I'll probably like play like an hour here and there.
Yeah, that's what I
I'll
would
just rush through it though.
do. I would just play it every time you forgot about exactly why you don't like it, and then you'll play it and be like, oh, that's why.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do the collectibles or anything like that like I had been doing. That shit got bored. Let's see.
How nice of you to join us.
Basically down to Breath of the Wild or Control, but I don't really... I can play Control right now, I guess. I kind of want to wait until an upgrade, though, for that one, too. Just because it's a game that scales really well with hardware.
We won't get anywhere like this. Now then, let's fight.
Okay.
That and there's an unofficial, but also official mod for it that upgrades the
hell
ray
are you
tracing
saying?
and stuff, and it'll make it even harder to run. So I'd kind of like to wait until an upgrade for that.
What the
The only reason I say
sweet
it's
crap
like
is up with
unofficially
these
official is
freaks?
it's made by someone in the company, but they did it on their own time.
You know what I just found out? You know why Pokemon Coliseum and Gale of Darkness are so different?
What?
Because they were made by people who got poached from Sony, so their experiences were making Dragon Quest games. And that none of them had ever played a Pokemon or really a Nintendo game before.
I knew it was made by different people. I didn't know that.
Worthless heap of scrap!
Were they like commercial flops or something? Is that why they don't want to go back to it?
I
Or is it
honestly
just-
have no idea. Maybe?
You are just as we expected.
I know that the second one was made in like 6 months or less than a year. Something absolutely fucking insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which is why it was just like the same game as last time, but with like some more, essentially like a completely new story, but at the same time, like in terms of like land and shit, it was just like a big ass DLC kind of, not really.
We've taken the liberty of sampling that strength.
I need to download Dolphin.
Yeah. It's on Steam, right? We already talked about that.
Are those things me?
Yeah, it's on Steam.
Now,
I
whether
have it on my wish
that's
list.
the optimal version. Oh, yeah, it's not out yet, right? Not for like a month or something.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Not out yet. I forgot all about that.
Yeah. I don't know if you might have to look it up or like look at comments or something, but they update all Dolphin like extremely often.
If you wanted me to follow any of this, you're gonna be real fucking disappointed.
But because of that, like specific versions would work better than other stuff. Like your shit was fucking up. Sometimes you have to go back like several versions, or like, in my opinion, if you got to the point where it's working fine, then don't ever update it again because it'll probably fuck something. And then there was like two different versions. There was like the quote-unquote regular version, and then like the developer version, where like the developer version, like every single time.
God damn, you're annoying. I want to tear these freaks apart, eat the pieces, and shit them into a trash can.
I was laughing at something Kanye said.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, and then the regular version they would just update whenever it was like completely stable, but then the developer one, like any little update that they made, they would release it as that. So even if it bricked it for some fucking reason.
Yeah, I don't really care to update my emulator. I guess I do have mine on auto update. I don't think about it, but I don't really care to update them or anything, honestly. Unless there's like a big performance upgrade or something. But with like Switch emulators though, like Yuzu and Ryujinx, they're like still ongoing.
Are you okay?
So it's like they actually get pretty big patches from what I understand.
Anyhow.
Because apparently the way emulators work, and this is like gonna be a horrible explanation, but from what I understand, they use a little bit of data from each game that comes out, and like the more games that come out, the more it like helps them like figure
I think it's acting as an
like
energy
out
source.
like how to develop the emulator or something along those lines. Like I'm not a developer, so I don't know exactly how to explain it.
Got it. I'll take care of the magic circle. You focus on kicking some Kaine butt.
So that's why
the other
like
Kaine's butts, not your Kaine
old
butt.
consoles,
You, the real Kaine.
they have
I get it, Emil. Just focus.
They like perform a lot better. I mean that, and obviously like hardware gets better over time. But so like the more games that come out for the Switch, the more updates and stuff that are gonna come out, and the better it's gonna run for like every game involved. That's why I haven't actually downloaded the Switch emulator yet. Kind of trying to hold off on that.
Gosh, it feels like it's been forever since we fought together.
I guess it does.
Yeah, it does.
I think there was someone else who used to fight with us.
The odds for getting a shiny in that game are pretty much astronomical. Because whenever you see a shiny shadow Pokemon, that's its own shiny roll. And then whenever you purify it, it rolls the shiny chances again for it to stay a shiny. Yeah, it's fucking retarded.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
But can a non-shiny become a shiny?
I don't know about that. It's so like unlikely and nobody cares about them in that game that I completely forgot that they even could be until you just said that, and then I remembered.
That makes sense.
Beyond here lies that which was lost.
And I don't know.
Cause like the only way you'd be able to do some shit like that is, save scumming and.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
And at that point, it's like, who cares?
Maybe it would be really easy on an emulator and you just use like a save state or whatever. But I mean, like, imagine fucking restarting your GameCube every time. Back in the day, like it was already annoying enough to restart your Game Boy.
Yeah.
Whoa! What is this place? At least there don't seem to be any bad guys around.
Emil, I didn't get a chance to ask yet with all the fighting and shit, but what happened to you back then? And where have you been? And why the hell do you have 4 arms?
Look, it's gonna take way too long to get into all that now.
Fine. I was worried, you know?
Aw, Kaine.
Yeah, I think Breath of the
Look at
Wild
us
is my
now.
only option really
Team
right now.
Camille,
that I
back
actually
together
own.
again.
Yeah, I guess so.
Kaine,
Even a lot of these games that I have to buy are actually games that I kind of want to play
Tell
with
me
a new
about it.
upgrade anyway.
You too?
Yeah.
And I'm
Can't
not
really describe
too
it,
far away
but
from
it's like my
upgrading,
mind
so
is
I'd
filled
rather
with
just
this
hold
weird
off.
fog.
I think I made a promise to somebody? Like that we would go eat something delicious?
Like I don't want to
we'll
play
just have to
fucking
get those
Hogwarts
memories
Legacy
back.
Yeah.
without an upgrade. Actually, that will probably bring my 3090 to its knees, to be honest. And the Last of Us remaster. Same with that.
So, I remember we looked at this
Feel
stuff.
an enormous magical
and-
power ahead.
Just don't do anything rash.
It's just
Got it?
Got it.
probably the better option
Same
to get
goes for
the
you, Kaine. I don't want to be
regular
alone
70
anymore.
over the TI, right?
Yeah.
Like
I know we looked at it the other day. I think so.
Yeah,
I can look at it again real quick. I like looking at this stuff together.
yeah. Because me and Nick were looking at it again because I asked him which one that he think that I should get. Because the only thing that I saw was basically kind of like it doesn't really matter, but except the MSI ones are apparently should. Just from what a few people I saw said.
Is this the Shadow
But I also
Lord's
wanted
castle?
that Diablo one, but
Kaine, I'm
for some
sensing
reason
some
like half
powerful
of them
magic up
don't
ahead.
come with it. I don't know why.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna get one, I would kind of. I mean, you might as well get one that comes with Diablo.
Yeah,
Basically
because
free $60, $70.
yeah,
You're probably gonna get it anyway, aren't you?
probably. That's what I said too. I'm like, really, it's like it's the closest thing I'm gonna get to a discount because I was probably gonna buy it at some point anyways. And then I know everyone else is gonna buy it too, and there's multiplayer, so you can actually play. I'll actually be able to play it with people whenever everybody else has it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is another thing
don't get to
that
decide who lives and who
Nvidia
dies.
is
Voice.
better
It's the one
at
from my
versus like
dreams.
AMD cards.
I've
Because
heard
generally,
that
like for the
voice
price,
before.
AMD cards are better. Like you spend $600 on a GPU or on an Nvidia GPU or an AMD GPU.
What is
the
this?
AMD GPU is gonna perform better usually, but the Nvidia GPU, first off, is gonna have less driver issues most of the time. But it's way better in ray tracing.
Just die already!
Which, I don't know about you, but if I'm spending like thousands of dollars on my PC, personally, I like using all the settings. I don't like turning down any settings like at all.
Yeah, I'd like to have a card that I can actually turn shit up all the way and have stuff I didn't have
Neil?
before. Otherwise, I mean, what really is the point of not just playing it on my PS5, I guess?
Yeah. A lot of people say they don't find
hell
ray
is this?
tracing to be worth it, but I actually really like it personally. But that's just me. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so do you think, honestly, you would be able to see the difference between like 70 FPS and 90 FPS? And if you do, that's fine. But do you think you could or no? Like 60 to 90, 70 to 90?
I think it depends on the game, but maybe I would be. Is there?
I think you can tell.
Could I mean, surely I could just
Single
look.
fucking thing you shitty little ass grabbers have said since we started this goddamn adventure.
Yeah, well,
just look up like a YouTube video.
You're not gonna be able to see it over YouTube very well. I would just. Why don't you? Do you have like a frame, like an FPS display thing, like where you can show your FPS?
I have one up right now, but this game's locked at 60.
Do you have a game downloaded that like you know can run at like 144 and you just like limit it to different frames? You deleted Overwatch.
I did, so not one that I can think of. Do you have one?
Yes.
Yeah, I might just walk over or something in a little bit. I'm at like the very end of this game now.
That'll probably be easier. Cause like, okay, personally, I can tell the difference between 60 and 90. And actually, to me,
well, it would be a whole
Enough with this bullshit.
1.5 times more. So you would think that you would be able to, or anybody would be able to, but I don't know.
But there's also, on top of that, another question that you gotta ask. And it's like, okay, yes, can you tell the difference between 60 and 90, but do you care? And like, personally, I do. But there's another, but like,
I mean,
some people say no, they don't care. Like,
yeah.
You.
They, what's it called? I will tell you that I would never, ever go below 60, but it's not like that should even be an option.
Yeah.
That's why, other than the fact that I just don't really care that much, but one of the reasons why I don't want to play Tears of the Kingdom, or if I did, I'm absolutely emulating it, is because it's fucking 30 is the high, but most people get about 20, and I'm like, every YouTuber that I've seen play it, it just looks awful to look at.
Yeah. I will say, like, it's beautiful and everything, and I'm like, where? Like, okay, the art style itself is, yes, very beautiful, but, like, 20 FPS, man, like, no. It's like a sideshow.
I'll kill you as many times as it takes.
Yeah.
You goddamn shit fucking despicable piece of garbage!
You should probably... Honestly, you should play this game at some point soon, maybe.
I really want to.
I think you'll really like the characters more than you did in Automata.
Second and let me kill it already!
I feel like eventually it's gonna come to Game Pass because NieR Automata did, but like at the same time it's usually only like 10-20 bucks anymore now.
Someone else was there when I first fought this bastard. Fuck. Why can't I remember?
I would say you could just use it for my Steam library, but I've been using Next to play it. I didn't know if I was gonna like it, so I didn't want to fork over the money as big as my catalog is.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
This is some twisted shit right here, and you're gonna pay!
Man, if Mortal Kombat 1's coming out, I really need to play the DLC for 11. They actually had DLC, or story DLC for like the first time ever, and I never did play it. I usually play fighting games a lot at launch, and then I just never go back by the time all the DLC comes out.
Uh-oh. I think it's charging up its magic. Get the fuck
it's
down
literally
here,
$9.
you
I guess I
worthless,
can buy it.
piss-guzzling shit rag!
Should I really buy it on PC though?
Okay, that hurt.
Buy what?
Mortal Kombat 11.
Well, I mean, the whole thing is, you're just gonna play it for the story.
Yeah. So it has story DLC for the first time in like ever. I've played the main game, but I haven't played Aftermath the DLC.
You disgust us all.
And I own it on Xbox, but I don't own the DLC. So regardless, I'm gonna have to buy it.
Yeah.
Just leave us in peace.
Enough already! Please,
But
just
I'm
shut
like,
up!
do I buy the DLC on Xbox? Because it's 60 FPS anyway on Xbox.
Fuck.
I don't know
This
about
is
fighting
bad.
games on PC though. Like, first off, it's a 2D fighting game, so is it gonna work weird with my monitor? And if that's the case, I might as well just play it on Xbox. But if it works with my monitor, then I'd kind of rather play it on here, I think. But also, I've heard a lot with fighting games that they, the population is really low on PC. It's usually a lot higher on Xbox and PlayStation.
See, that's what I was gonna say about the next one. Whenever you
Yeah.
buy one, I'm like, well, what do you? I think it depends on more like, because like most of the point of fighting, or the whole point of fighting games after like the story, if they have them, is playing with other people.
So
it's
that's
like-
my issue with that game too. And the collector's editions only come on console too, and I really want the collector's edition. Or at least the one that comes with the steelbook case. I don't know about the $250 one. The statue looks kind of ugly with that. I can finally play Ghost Runner, I guess. I thought
Isn't that a
it's
really
exact-
short game?
Yeah, it's like super short. I bought it at launch. I actually really like it. I just it was first person and also a lot of like movement. So it did not go well with that other monitor at all. I think I'm gonna go ahead and install it at least. Why not?
Yeah. What's really weird about this game is sometimes it randomly just turns into a text adventure.
Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and download Mortal Kombat 11 anyway on PC. I guess I own it, so I might as well. Wait, what? Is that? Are you serious? What? Requires 152 gigabytes?
Wait, what?
Mortal Kombat 11.
What?
Are you fucking serious? There's no way, dude. No way. What?
I say, can you hear
Bro.
me? Now then, you wish to get him back, hmm?
Do what?
For the love of all the heavens.
That's
I always
crazy.
did know you were a handful.
I am not. No.
Are you truly
Okay,
so
I guess
deaf that you have already
I'll
forgotten one of your
download it,
beloved
but,
traveling
like,
companions and
why?
friends? Do, hussy.
Should I download it to my SSD? I don't have enough to. I don't have enough space to download it to my SSD. What am I saying?
Yeah, I don't have shit for space on my SSD.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I want to buy another one.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue. Well, money. But, you know, if I didn't account for being broke, I don't know why the fuck I didn't just put
What is the
2 more
matter?
SSDs in this
Do you
instead
still
of
not
2
remember?
regular ones and just boot from a fucking 150 gigabyte fucking SSD.
You've not
That's always
time to
full.
become lost in your thoughts.
Because I forget to change shit to not automatically download
Let's
there
get
by
him back!
default.
Yeah.
Use my magic to topple the beast.
Man, I really don't know what to do
how
with
to
this
use
motherboard
magic,
CPU and
yes?
stuff when I do
Give us a
upgrade it,
show,
though. Because
hussy.
my motherboard,
I don't need your help to take out this
when I was
goddamn
putting my
fuck waffle.
3090 in it, I nicked one of the little like capacitors on it.
Yeah.
And I mean it still works just fine, but
Use my power
it like
to knock the creature
tore it
down with
off
magic.
almost. Like it's barely hanging on by a little bit of the solder. So
That's
it's
not
like still
good.
on there. I know. It's like it's still there
fuck it
though,
up
and
good.
it's still like. I mean, as long as you don't bend it the other way, like it's fine. But
Let the next onslaught
I
be
can't exactly
ours.
sell it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I either put that in the description and then like no one's gonna fucking buy that, or if they do, they're not gonna want to buy it for maybe $5 in a
Have you
fucking
been in your
Twinkie,
cups
you know?
again?
Yeah.
Fuck your face.
Could Caleb use it?
That's more like it.
He really could, yeah. The only thing is, man, well, it sucks though, 'cause like this 3090, or not 3090, the CPU and the motherboard, if I sell it, I can buy like a
What you're
modern
attempting
CPU
is
that is like way better than like for the exact same price. Because this CPU is actually, I mean, it's 9900K. It was the best CPU 4 or 5 years ago. It's just like it's been 4 or 5 years, but that doesn't mean it's a bad CPU for gaming.
Your resolution
but because
waver
it's like
before
the
near illusions again, hussy.
Don't
just
worry.
because it's like 4 or
I'll
5
do what
generations
needs to
old,
be
you
done.
know?
Yeah.
But like the higher you go for the product stack, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be better for gaming. It's usually only like 1 FPS, and I didn't know that at the time. But it makes it better at like other tasks, which is what actually gives it its resale value.
Yeah.
So I can just sell it for like $350, and also the motherboard for like
How
another
much did you
$100.
pay
I've
for
already-
it? Like 6?
Yeah, like 6, $550, something like that. And I kept it for 5 or like 4 years, right? Like
Yeah, I mean,
that's
got
actually
money out of it.
yeah, exactly. Like crazy good deal, right? It's just like I don't know what to do. I don't know. Like if I give it to Caleb,
Do not relent in your
like
assault.
sure, it's way better than
Time
what
to
he's got.
close this
Yeah.
out.
Right.
Maybe I'll start rendering
Let
3D
us finish this.
videos.
It's just like, okay, if I search the CPU, I can sell it right now for $300, like no problem. Yep, 330, 300, 300, 300. 28 bids, a day and a half left, $200. This comes with a motherboard for $400. Anyway, I can buy a modern CPU and motherboard for $500, so it's like, I don't know, it sucks. Like, I don't know. Basically, I can upgrade him like 1 or 2 generations basically for free.
Shut up! Shut up! I already
like,
made up
completely
my
for free,
mind.
or if I do get this
Nobody
sold off,
tells me what to do.
I can
I
upgrade him
swore I
another
would be a
4
sword.
generations for free.
I swore that I would be your sword.
Or close
Do
to
you
it.
hear me? So I am going to get you back, and I don't care what it takes. Who the fuck do you think you are to just up and disappear like that, huh? I'm the one who gets to decide what my life means to me. It's my life, and I'll do whatever I want with it. So quit wasting time like a brainless fuckwit and get your ass back here now!
I'm kind of in a weird spot though. Like, I want to sell it so I have money to upgrade my system, right?
Yeah.
But I want to upgrade his too. But if I give it to him, there's like an opportunity cost there. Like, if I give it to him, why not just sell it and take that money and buy something way better, you know? Like, I don't know. It's weird. There's literally no point in keeping it right now. I really don't understand why this is 150 gigs. Holy shit. I guess it's just all the cutscenes. Good thing I got unlimited data.
I leave.
I kind of want to go back and play all the Assassin's Creed games too, though. Not all of them.
Our journey.
But
may
like all
have
the
been
ones I didn't play,
meaningless.
Origins, Odyssey, and the Viking
Our
one,
past
Valhalla.
may have been a mistake.
I'm really thinking about it.
We're not going back.
Every time I do, I
Even
start
if
them up
this
though, I'm like,
world
man, I hate these games.
comes to an end.
But I think if I
this-
actually get into it, I'm gonna like them. I just can't get past the
This is
combat
world with
because I miss
people
the
we
old
cherish.
Assassin's Creed combat. I think if I treat it like its own game, though, I think I'll like them.
Hell
One of
yeah,
these
that's
days. How'd you beat it?
Yeah. Think so.
Good.
God fucking knows.
Was it worth it?
Eh.
I guess I could play a Hellblade Sonoma Sacrifice in preparation for the second one whenever they decide to release that. They announced it like 3 fucking years ago. Do you plan on playing Andromeda after 3? After Mass Effect 3?
Not immediately after, but I do want to play it, considering I've never played it and haven't seen like really any gameplay.
That's exactly how I felt. I never got around to it though, because I was playing them all on Xbox.
Yeah.
For the achievements.
I
And,
talked to Langston, and he actually likes good games and is way less about bitching for no reason, so I feel like I could trust his opinion. But he played it like a few years after it came out, whenever they patched everything, and he said he enjoyed it, so... But he also didn't go in expecting it to be exactly like the other ones. He just treated it as like a different game.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I heard it's really long though, or there's just a lot of shit in it.
Yeah, I bet. I don't know. I was gonna play it on Xbox, but it was limited to 30 FPS, and man, 30 FPS on an OLED is just like really choppy. Like it's one thing on a do what?
I said KYS.
Yeah. Like in one thing on a normal TV, but like lower frame rates on an OLED look 10 times worse than on a normal TV. It's just so bad, so choppy.
Yeah.
Looks like absolute dog shit, and they also don't have achievements on the PC version. So I don't know if I want to play that or not. I mean, not that I really care anymore, but at the time I did.
Do you wanna come over here for a minute, and then, cause I'm about to. Are you hungry?
I did just eat not too long ago. Wait, why?
I was gonna say Megan made some chili cheese tots if you're hungry.
I mean, I'm good, but I can come over.
Alright, yeah, and after I eat, we can walk back to your house if you want. I'm probably just gonna watch like an episode of Demon Slayer or something while I eat.
Okay. Are you finally watching it?
I'm like 6 episodes in, I think, or something. Because every time I see Stacy at work, he's like, "You started that Demon Slayer yet?" I'm like, "No." I think I accidentally started season 2.
God damn it.
They don't fucking... Why the fuck would you have a fucking anime and not fucking have it labeled like season 1 or 2? Why would you just give them fucking different names? I don't know which one to click on. And why would you make the second season the first fucking thing that you see, like, twice?
What are you watching it on, by the way?
Hulu. Just because I didn't feel like casting it from Crunchyroll on my phone.
I was gonna say, I was watching on Hulu. When some of the better animation comes in, though, it looks really bad because Hulu's bitrate's dog shit. Yeah. I was gonna suggest watching on Crunchyroll, but, you know, whatever you want to do. I was gonna say, if you don't have Crunchyroll, I have it, but...
Oh, yeah, I don't. That was the other reason why. I normally have to borrow it from somebody else.
Well, if you want to use it, just let me know.
Hell yeah.
I highly suggest watching it, but wait, what? So you watch season? Okay, I'll say this. So it's season 1, then it's the Mugen Train movie, okay?
And then you skip like 5 episodes.
Yeah, then you have to. Yeah, it's exactly like Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, that's what Stacy said. He said the first part of the season 2 is just the movie over again. Achievement unlocked. E8A898 something.
I will say, man, I don't know how to put this. I will say the first few episodes of Demon Slayer is like some of my favorite parts of Demon Slayer. So if it doesn't hook you immediately, you might not like it. But especially like that first episode is just like pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest, if you don't like it already, you might not.
All right. Is everybody here?
Present and
when some of the
accounted for.
extra characters come in, it does get like pretty
Sure.
annoying.
All right
but
then. Dear players,
I would stick
the
with
game
it.
is over, and we have a special
But,
message for you.
I especially suggest watching on Crunchyroll though,
Thank
just
you for
because
playing.
Crunchyroll is really good bit rate, so it doesn't like turn to like 240
Oh, hey!
or 240p
Big brother.
when like
I'm so sorry.
the crazy effects
just
go on
didn't
screen and
wanna miss
everything.
this.
Try and take it easy on her, okay?
And
Yeah,
that's one of the
wouldn't turn down
anime
a
that
request
like
from your
it's
adorable
actually
little
like
sister,
you
would ya?
really.
Popola,
I mean,
Demola,
it's like
you're here
80%
too?
for the fucking fighting, you know.
Yeah, that's how I look at it too. That's why I didn't want to read the manga.
Okay,
Like
who was that?
other people were telling me to do.
Shut up,
Yeah,
Tyrion.
don't bother with
Just
that.
make things
But it's
complicated.
funny
We haven't all the time in the
because
world.
I started it and I
Let
accidentally
us
watched the
finish
first
what
5
we
minutes
came
of
here
the
to
second
do.
season, and
So it's
I don't
really gonna be over,
know
huh?
if that guy's
Does
like
that
for
make
real
anyone
dead,
else
but I
feel
think I
sad?
saw somebody die that I
We have
shouldn't
to
have.
say goodbye eventually.
Oof.
But hey, I'm sure we'll meet
Yeah.
again.
And I was like,
think
I was
so?
like, damn, this is a crazy
getting
way to start an
hungry over
anime. Now I
here.
kind of
Wanna hurry
see.
this up?
So it's gonna do like a time skip
Alright.
thing where it like plays
Once
for a little
again,
bit and then
from
goes
the
back
top.
to the beginning, right?
Dear players,
And I just kept
the
watching
game
it,
is
and
over,
I'm like,
and we have a special message for you. Ready?
I have no
One,
idea what episode you
two.
watched, but
Thank you for playing.
yeah, I don't know. I have no idea if yeah, I could not tell you if you actually saw someone die or not. I literally don't know.
yeah. I don't know either.
But yeah, the second season is the Entertainment District arc, so. Personally, I think Mugen Train is like the best of Demon Slayer.
I don't know. All I know is I told Stacy that, and he was like, it's okay. The first season is just all backstories anyway. I'm like, isn't that like anime though? Isn't that like TV?
I wouldn't say it is. I don't agree with that. With what he said, not what you said.
I think honestly that was him saying like, yeah, you don't have to watch the first season if you don't want to. You can start from the second one. Because he's watching the third season right now, and I think he just wants somebody to just talk to the third season about.
I would say that's not true at all. You
No.
definitely need to watch the first season.
Yeah.
It like completely built. I mean, it's like every other show ever. It builds on everything from the previous.
I don't.
It's, do it.
I don't agree with that. What some people say. I don't believe in skipping stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. So the first, like, I mean, you're basically watching him like train and everything, right? Like.
Yeah, he was. The last episode I watched, he cut a boulder in half and was gonna go to the Demon Slayer training course or graduation or some shit.
Yeah.
And he was in like the.
I wasn't prepared for all the time skipping in the beginning either.
Oh yeah. I mean, it wasn't really that bad because it's.
I don't say
he
it
did like a year.
bad
He did like a year of training, and the only thing that changed is his hair got different, and
Yeah.
he got better with the sword.
I don't think that's a bad thing. I just like I expected a lot. I expected it to be a little closer to like MHA or something, where like they're kind of going through the training, not just like skipping over the training, basically, you know.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Is there no way out of here?
But I don't know, the first little bit, like what you're watching now, like the training and everything, I love that part of the show. And then like the entire second half of the first season is like just god tier, in my opinion. It's just so fucking good. It does get a little like the monster of the week is, you know,
Yeah.
but for a little bit, but like I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing.
No. Especially because all the shit that I've been watching recently has just been fucking obscure shit. I'm kind of okay with going back to watch something simple.
Yeah.
I mean, God, this fucking game, first of all, holy shit.
Alright, let me get dressed. I'll head over there.
Okay, I got like 2 more things that I want to check out on this, and then I think I can close the game for good. Okay, it gave me like some post-ending shit. One's like a weapon, and I'm like, cool, I guess.
Oh there.
Alright, I'll be over here in a minute.
Okay.
What is the purpose of this place?
Beats me. This is the girl who was on the wrecked ship. What's that?
It resembles the ship.
We saw this cube back in the Baron Temple.
Perhaps the Prince of Facade gave it a Popola?
This looks like Emil's sister.
An exquisite piece of work.
We saw this shade in the Lost Shrine.
I have long ceased
Look, Vice. Somebody made a copy of you.
Nonsense. I am nowhere near...
We killed this jerk in the junk heap.
It was a fearsome foe, but under...
It's that lizard thing we fought in the area. Who would make a figure of that any... It's a sculpted leaf. Right.
This is the first sane thing I have seen in this room.
A wolf figurine?
A very fine construction.
This is from the junk heap.
For a decoration, it's certainly important.
It's a statue of a boy.
Popola certainly...
What the hell?
It's the massive shade we saw in the area.
I don't even want to know.
Why would Popola be collecting figurines of the shades we defeated?
Please.
Alright, well, no answers there. Anything new in here?